Hey guys, it's Alexa again, and you're watching Titanic. Ever felt like just flying away on a jet plane? No? Well, after today's video, you will definitely feel like it. We're going jet setting in some of the most insane private jets you'll ever come across. Number 21. Fly away with me. No need to invite me twice. This is the Gulfstream G500, and at a cost of $54.5 million, you will have every single thing your heart could desire. The bespoke cabins of this private jet are tailored to the individual requests of the purchaser and has high-speed internet that is 30 times faster than any of its competitors. The cost to fly this private jet for 400 hours would amount to $880,000. Number 20. Take to the skies. And if you ever get an opportunity to board an Airbus 380, ensure you have plenty of battery on your phone to take incredible pictures. It's the world's biggest private jet and probably the most expensive. To buy one will set you back an eye-watering $500 million. It's owned by the Saudi Prince Al-Walid bin Talal Al Saud, and there are a couple of these on regular routes where they seat 800 people. Mind you, they're not kitted out like this. This is a palace in the sky featuring a staircase connecting the 3 floors, a prayer room with electronic mats that turn to face Mecca, a concert hall with a stage, boardroom, Turkish baths, ample parking space, and much more. Number 19. Fly by night. Donald Trump owns a Boeing 727-23, which you could spend up to $8 million for, but if that's a little out of your budget, then you can buy a more affordable model that will only cost you $3 million. This luxury private jet has been Trump's for more than 2 decades, and it can accommodate 23 passengers. It has a master bedroom with queen-size beds, dining area, conference rooms, and all other luxuries that only Trump would be able to afford. It has leather armchairs with gold-plated seatbelt buckles and Waterford crystal lamps. The craft has logged 42,000 flying hours and is 30 feet in length. Number 18. High flyers. Beyoncé and Jay-Z also own their own private jet, which is a Bombardier Challenger 850 Learjet. To be honest, this was actually a Father's Day present given to Jay-Z, which is rather enviable considering most dads get socks and aftershave. The jet cost $40 million and has plenty of space for the whole extended family to fly. Number 17. It's time to fly. This is the Gulfstream G650ER, and for the standard model, expect to pay $64.5 million. This private jet is able to cover more than 7,500 nautical miles at a time, so it can compete with flights across the Pacific Ocean. Using a smartphone app, you can control the entire custom-built cabin. Number 16. Flying high. This is the Embraer Lineage 1000E private jet, and if it's space you're after in a private jet, you'll be spoiled with 10,000 cubic feet of cabin space. With a price tag of $53 million, this private jet has living areas that are so large you can fit comfy leather sofas inside. There are HD TVs and a luxurious master suite with its own private bathroom. Number 15. Pack lightly. Because if you can afford the Bombardier Global 8000, you could just purchase an entire new wardrobe at your destination. This one costs $66 million and delivers more efficiency coupled with a low fuel burn. It's really in a class of its own. There's a master bedroom that is nicer than yours at home, it's definitely nicer than mine, plus a dining area that couples as a conference area. There are large windows letting in ample light, and the way they're designed gives you optimal viewing from every angle. Number 14. Fly me to the moon. In fact, fly me anywhere in this beauty. This belongs to Roman Abramovich, and it's a Boeing 767-33A, also referred to as the Bandit. This private craft costs in the region of $280 million, which is sort of like pocket change for this Russian billionaire and oil magnate, plus he's the owner of the Chelsea Football Club. The interior of this luxurious aircraft is chestnut with elements of gold, and the entire plane is considered one of the safest in the world as it comes standard with defensive countermeasures as well as a military-grade missile detection system. The craft is usually parked at Harrods Aviation Facility at Stansted Airport in the UK. Number 13. Fly like a bird. Bill Gates, with a net worth of $93.3 billion, owns an extremely beautiful private jet. Surprise, surprise. He is the proud owner of a Bombardier BD700 Global Express. This jet has been classified as his quote-unquote guilty pleasure, and considering the huge amount of money he gives away to charity, we can't fault him at all. This craft carries the best aviation technology money can buy, and there is no shortage of opulent luxury. Number 12. Flying beats any day at the office. And John Travolta is a true testament to that. He is the owner of 7 planes, including a Boeing 707, Bombardier Challenger 601, Boeing 727, and 3 Gulfstream jets. It's no secret that he absolutely loves flying, and he's even built his own customized runways on his Florida property. It's no good having all those planes if you can't fly them, so he went and became a fully qualified pilot and completed a Qantas Air Course. Number 11. Off to a flying start. This is a Boeing 787-8 and the cost of this carbon composite airliner before any modifications took place was $224.5 million. Then, to change it into a private jet took an additional $100 million. Boeing likes to call it the BBJ, or Boeing Business Jet. It was Kestrel Aviation Management's Stephen Vella who thought up this concept, and everything had to be designed from scratch, as no modifications had been done on this type of plane before. There's 2,400 square feet of space inside, giving ample room for yourself and 39 of your friends. The master suite has a California king bed, walk-in closet, massive bath, and double shower, as well as heated marble floors. Number 10. Fit for a king, or in this case, a sultan. Meet the Sultan of Brunei, who owns a Boeing 747-430, which set him back $220 million. Believed to be the world's richest monarch, the Sultan of Brunei doesn't own a jet. It would be more suitable to label it a flying palace. To put the wealth into perspective, the wash basins on the craft are made of solid gold. He also has other planes in his fleet, including 2 Airbus A340s and a 767. Number 9. Time flies when you're having fun. Jim Carrey, like John Travolta, also has a passion for flying, and he owns a luxury private jet, a Gulfstream V. This craft is only one of 100, and reports suggest Carrey spent $41 million on it. Tom Cruise also owns one of these crafts, but it's not said whether Carrey can fly it or not. We're leaning towards not, as he does have a crew of 2 that work for him, and the Gulfstream V is said to be one of the highest performance and safety-intensive jets in the world. Number 8. Happy landings. Duh, of course, Oprah Winfrey has her own jet, and hers is a Global Express XRS jet, which can accommodate up to 10 passengers. It cost $42 million, and this jet is said to be rather popular among who's who and other celebs, including Celine Dion and Steven Spielberg. Number 7. Queen of the Skies. That's the name given to this Boeing 747-8 Intercontinental BBJ, and before any modifications had been done on this beast, it cost $357 million. One was bought by a private investor who paid millions for his custom-designed interior. The interior gives you 4,800 square feet of space, which includes a full office, gorgeous dining room with the ability to convert into a boardroom. This plane makes luxury hotels look pale in comparison. Number 6. On the Wings of a Prayer. Mark Cuban spent $144.1 million on a Boeing 767-277, which was designed by Boeing Commercial Airplanes. Mark Cuban has no shortage of funds and is an American business magnate and investor. This craft features luxurious interiors and boasts some pretty impressive high-performance figures. He says buying the aircrafts were his best investments, and he doesn't see it as showing off, but rather a necessity, as he now doesn't waste any time at the airport and can spend more time with his friends and family. Number 5. Avid traveler. We mentioned Steven Spielberg earlier, and he too owns a Global Express XRS. These jets are powered by Rolls-Royce BR710 engines, can travel for 16 hours without needing to be refueled, and can maintain an altitude of 51,000 feet. Number 4. Take your seats for landing. Sergey Brin and Larry Page are the founders of Google. They created it in 1998. They own a Boeing 767-200, estimated to have cost them $25 million. This luxury passenger jet has earned the nickname Google Jet, or Google One, and it won landing rights at Moffett Field, which is owned and run by NASA. This aircraft can carry up to 50 passengers and was a second-hand model bought from Qantas. Number 3. Cabin crew, take your seats. He earned the title of the highest paid man in entertainment in 2011 by Forbes, so it's no wonder that Tyler Perry can afford to spend $125 million on a Gulfstream 3. Perry is an actor, playwright, and filmmaker and has directed many well-known movies. His Gulfstream 3 has been customized to become a flying theater and boasts several huge displays and a library of films to play and choose from. Top speeds are 576 miles per hour and it has a range of 4,200 miles. Number 2. Earn your wings. Rupert Murdoch has done just that, and he's bought himself a Boeing business jet for a considerable amount of money. These jets have a starting price of $47 million and range to $310 million. With a net worth of $15.9 billion, he can afford to splash out. The Boeing business jet, or Boeing 737, can accommodate 50 people and has additional fuel tanks for intercontinental range. There's every commodity his heart could desire, and it's manned by a crew of 4. It can reach 41,000 feet and has 2 CFM56-7 turbofan engines powering it. Number 1. Life is a journey. Travel it well. Our final flight is aboard an Airbus A319 corporate jet, and this is the most modern and comprehensive corporate family jet, with this particular model being their second and most expensive one. It costs $80.7 million just for the standard model and can house 8 guests in what they describe as unmatched comfort, so you can just imagine what a few extra $1 million will get you. Of all these insane jets, which one would you like to own the most? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to our channel for more daily videos. And thanks for watching.